Dave Roberts, who I'm being told is in transit, but he's sitting in the passenger seat, so it's not like he's endangering anybody by driving, right? Dave, how you doing?
Greg, you're right. I am still smiling. I am in the passenger seat. I just finished up at Dodger Stadium, so I'm my +1 for my wife right now.
Okay, can I just ask about your life this offseason? Because you were in such a pressure cooker. Every single postseason, you had a short winter compared to other managers because you were going to the World Series every single year. So you finally win the World Series. I'm envisioning your offseason so far, rounds of golf and lots of naps. Has it been that way for you, Dave?
Hey, man, you know me too well. Absolutely. I haven't played as much golf as I would like, but I definitely mix and match because usually it's like I'm in like hibernation morning after the postseason. But this year I'm out and about. I'm rocking my LA pullover, and life is good. And I'm usually waiting for spring training to get back started. But now I'm just still enjoying 2020.
Hey, Dave, it's Dan. It's never been easy for the Dodgers. I know the last few postseasons talking to you, it's Game 6, it's Game 7. I have to ask you, Game 4 on that crazy play, Randy Arozarena falls down right. You're looking basically right at him. He ends up scoring. You lose that game. What's going through your mind at that second?
I'm going to try to give you the edited version of what's going through my mind right there. Ball hit. I'm like, okay, we're going to play extra innings. I see a Arozarena fall, slip. Next thing you know, the ball gets by Will Smith, and I'm like, I think we just got walked off. And I'm just like, and you guys know me, I don't show much emotion, but I was just like, I couldn't keep it inside right there. But I'll tell you this, what says a lot about our players is right after that game, there was a group thread with players only, and they all just made a point to turn the page and be ready for tomorrow and the next day. And having Clayton out there, and it was just great, and our guys didn't bat an eye.
Dave, it's Dave. Congratulations. I'm glad you're enjoying your wintertime. You had an amazing career as a player. You were a world champion as a player, and now you're a world champion as a manager. What would be the one thing that you, as you're looking back, what was the best part of that for you?
I think for me, I think that as a leader, as a manager, you want to see your players grow, have character, be accountable, and understanding the fact that if they have those character traits and that mindset, that they will be better baseball players. And on the heels of all the social injustice that took place this year, the way guys came out of their comfort zones to be vocal, to hear Mookie, to hear what David Price had to say, myself, George Lombard, for Clayton, Justin, all these guys to step up. I think that they grew as men. And for me, that's something I'm really proud of. And I think as a byproduct, that's what kind of got us through all the noise to ultimately win the World Series in 20.
You know what I found interesting? One of the first trades this winter took place with the Dodgers pulling the trigger and getting Corey Knebel. To me, that was like symbolic of we're not done, we want more, and we're pouncing already to make our bullpen even better. How did you react to the news of a Corey Knebel trade?
I was over the moon, and I'm telling you from the other side, like you see that throw right there, it's elite stuff. It's a high spin rate heater. It's a good plus breaker, and the makeup from what we've dug. I mean, Corey is a tremendous guy. He's excited to be a Dodger, and it ain't like you just said, Greg. It ain't a sneaky move. You know, Andrew Baseball Ops. These guys are on it, and we just keep retooling and losing some guys out of the pen this year. But as Andrew likes to say, let's get piggish. So we're always trying to get good players.
Dave, you've played and managed a lot of great players. Fair to say Mookie Betts may have been even better than you thought he was?
That's an easy yes. I've played with, coached a lot of great players. But I will say the entire package, some net, he is far and away number one. I think that, and I've said this before, maybe to a couple of you guys, I think the biggest compliment I can give to him and to any player is he's always present. And especially for a superstar that we know that there's certain expectations, but Mookie always has time and he's always listening, whether it's to the coaches, to a teammate, on the bases, in the batter's box, in right field. This guy is present to whatever he's doing. And he's just learned a lot earlier in his career that you need to get everybody to be the best player they can be for you to win a championship. And that's why in his young career, he's won 2 of them.
Dave, I'm a big fan of the Seager family, both Kyle and Corey. And you've got Corey over there entering into his free agent season. Seems like he's fully healthy after a couple of years of some injuries. What has he meant to your ball club, and what are you hoping for past this year from Corey?
Well, I love him in Dodger blue, Dave. So, I mean, shoot, for him to be a Dodger, it certainly makes me a much better coach. I think with Corey, he was just healthy this year. And I said it, I was on record saying, this guy's going to win the MVP. I just saw his mindset, the way he came in. And I don't think anybody I know is in tune with their body like Corey is. And so he was healthy. His skill set's amazing. And as every great player, they all have a chip on their shoulder. And his chip is to prove every naysayer wrong that says that he can't stay at shortstop and perform with the bat. And he's certainly done that.
Is life so good for Dave Roberts right now that you're in one of those fancy self-driving cars?
So life is great. I don't want to know if I can promote anything, but let me say this. That BMW, that new SUV is legit.
Dave Roberts, still a businessman. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get a free car out of that. Dave, you're the man. Thank you so much. You're always a joy to talk to. Take care, man.